Delay Medicare Part B for just 2 years past 65 without the right employer coverage, and you can be locked into premiums roughly 20% higher for the rest of your life. One analysis puts that at nearly $52,000 over a 30-year retirement. If you're turning 65 and still working, this is the trap almost nobody sees coming. So let me show you the exact maths for 3 real situations. I read the fine print so you don't have to. The whole decision comes down to whether you can safely delay Part B, and that depends on how many people your employer covers. Under the rules summarized by medicare.gov, employers with 20 or more employees let you delay penalty-free. But under 20, Medicare is supposed to be primary, and waiting triggers a 10% penalty for every 12 months you were eligible but didn't enroll. Linda is 65 and manages an office at a small manufacturing firm with just 15 employees. She figures she'll keep her work plan and sign up for Medicare whenever she retires at 70. But because her employer has fewer than 20 employees, Medicare is supposed to be primary. So every year she delays Part B is a year the penalty clock is running against her. 5 years of delay means a 50% permanent penalty, 10% for each 12-month period she was eligible but didn't enroll. On that illustrative $185 base, that's about $92.50 extra every month, pushing her premium to roughly $277. Over a 25-year retirement from 70 to 95, that's about $27,150 in extra premiums. And this is an illustrative model, not a guaranteed figure. The better path was almost free. Call HR, confirm the plan covers only 15 people, and enroll during her 7-month initial enrollment period around age 65. Doing that carries a 0% penalty per medicare.gov and saves her that entire $27,150. Now picture Linda at a larger firm with 20-plus employees. Here, she can legally delay Part B while she's actively working. That part's fine. The danger comes when she retires at 68 and leans on COBRA for 18 months, assuming it works like her old job coverage. It doesn't, and that misunderstanding is where the real damage begins. Her special enrollment period is only 8 months from when employer coverage ends. COBRA does not extend it. If she rides COBRA and delays until about 7 years past first eligibility, that's a 70% penalty. On the $185 base, that's about $129.50 extra a month, pushing her premium to roughly $314. Over 30 years, the cited analysis puts that near $52,000, an illustrative figure, not a promise. The fix is to count 8 months from her last day of work or coverage, whichever comes first, and enroll in Part B well inside that window, even while COBRA continues. Do that per CMS guidance, and she avoids the entire 70% penalty and any coverage gap. If this is useful, subscribe. The next breakdown is already coming. Before I get to the finale, which is the most counterintuitive piece of this, here's the domino most people never connect. Linda's Medigap open enrollment period, her one shot to buy a supplement with no health questions asked, only starts the month she's both 65 and enrolled in Part B. Delay Part B, and you delay this protected window too. During that 6-month window, insurers must sell her any Medigap plan they offer, no matter her health history, per KFF and CMS. If she pushes Part B to 70, that window shifts, and buying outside it means medical underwriting higher premiums or outright denial. Based on typical Medigap pricing patterns, that can mean hundreds of dollars more per month for life, an illustrative estimate that varies by state and health. This is the counterintuitive part. Your Part B start date silently controls your Medigap rights. Enroll on time, and you get guaranteed issue with no health questions. Delay and a single expensive diagnosis could make supplements unaffordable or unavailable when you need them most. Line them up. Scenario A, small employer, 5-year delay, about $27,750. Scenario B, large employer, then COBRA, 7-year delay, near $52,000. Scenario C, the Medigap domino, potentially hundreds a month for life on top. Every one of these is illustrative and built on a $185 base premium. But the pattern is unmistakable. Timing, not luck, decides the cost. So which scenario are you closest to? Start by asking HR exactly how many employees your plan covers, and whether it's primary at 65, get it in writing. That single number tells you whether you can safely wait or need to enroll during your 7-month window right now. Next, I'm covering the Medicare Part D drug coverage penalty, the 1% per month trap that quietly stacks on top of everything you just saw. If you want to catch that one, subscribe so you don't miss it, and check your enrollment dates today while you still have every option open.